Now here's an incredible chance for you to win some great prizes with Gumtree, who are giving you the chance to win weekly prizes of 5,000 Rand, and one lucky person will stand a chance of winning a whopping 35,000 Rand. Now all you have to do is post your unwanted stuff on Gumtree using #Espresso, and Vicky Davis needed some help deciding on what to sell in order to declutter, and she got some much needed advice.
Since my daughter came along, I've acquired a new perspective on life. With a new baby comes a lot of baby stuff, and I'm ready to part with a few things taking up precious space.
Lyra is 3 months old now. She was born on the 10th of December. She's very chilled out. She's really a little sweetheart. I think everything changes when you have a baby. Firstly, everything is about her. Your life becomes very unselfish. And also time management. You have a lot less time than you usually would have. So you really have to learn how to juggle everything and make sure that you still have time for daily life. It'll be great to declutter, firstly to make some space in the house. It's not a huge house and babies take up a lot of space, so it'll be great to make some space for her things. And then also it'll be great to make some extra pocket money because babies cost money, and it'll be fantastic to have some extra bucks to spend on the baby.
Selling some of my unwanted goods is a great solution, and I'll be getting help from the ladies from Appel and Ui. They are experts at finding unexpected treasures, and Gumtree has played a role in their success.
Something that we've been using for Appel and Ui since we started the business.
I think the main thing on Gumtree is to give as much info in the ad itself, because then you find people come back with questions and it's a bit of backwards and forwards on the email. Straight away, give them all the details. If it's a dressing table, give them the dimensions.
As important, I think, is to add photos. Make sure it's a properly lit photograph. Make it look as good as possible.
Tiana and Sharon waste no time at all and search through the house finding stuff I haven't seen or used in ages. Luckily, these ladies have a keen eye for old and bold vintage pieces.
This is gorgeous. Where did you get this?
This painting, I think it was on a shoot. I got it from a lady in Oranjezicht. She was scaling down, and I love collecting art, and I thought, it's a bargain. She sold it to me for, I think it was 200 Rand. But I've never really liked it that much, so it's just been lying around ever since.
Well, it is actually quite valuable. This is Taisnel. It's a lithograph that was done by him under a French artist in Paris in the early 70s. It is number 9 of only 70 of these prints. So it really is quite valuable, and I reckon that you could sell it for about 7,000 Rand.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Great.
Generally, when researching an item, it's important to know what kind of wood. Was it from your great-grandmother? Was it just from your aunt? If you don't have a history on the item, it's sometimes better just to get a bit of advice. We actually go a lot onto Google once we find an item that we've sourced or whatever. We see the value.
That's especially the case with items that are silver or plated silver. They all have markings, and again, you can go research those markings on the internet.
Vicky, this is lovely. Where did you get this from?
I think this belonged to my grandmother.
I was going to say, this must be about 80 years old. Anything you sell with a beveled glass, you can get so much more for it than just regular mirror, because to actually replace the beveled glass costs a lot of money. And you can always judge the age of something by the joins in the top of the wood here. Can you see?
Yes. So how much do you think this is worth?
I think you could probably get about 800-900 Rand for this.
Wow.
I just think that if you're not using it, you need to maybe repurpose it or sell it.
And anything that you haven't used for a year, you obviously don't need. And there might be somebody else who does.
This experience has been beneficial both mentally and financially. Less clutter and some extra bucks. Tiana and Sharon's tips on attaching photos and giving important information about the products were incredibly useful. So posting my ads on Gumtree is as easy as child's play.
Post an ad on Gumtree with the #Espresso and you could win an amazing cash prize.